Tonight on The Rant, some lingering opinions about the ice storm, the snow that followed, and the icy mess on sidewalks across Kentuckiana, and the groundhog. Plus, have heard from several viewers tonight about the Winter Olympics being held in Beijing. The United States did not send diplomats or representatives to the opening ceremonies.
I believe our U.S. athletes should not be participating in the Olympics currently being held in Beijing. The human atrocities, the treatment of the Uyghur minority by the Chinese Communist Party is unconscionable. It is a country with no freedom, no natural rights, and it is an openly repressive state.
Doug, this is Nancy in South Louisville. I'm so glad you got your snow. It's just tickled me to death, and I just love that old groundhog. He's just given us 6 more weeks of winter, and it started off with a bang, too. You and he ought to get together.
Was that sarcasm, Nancy? You may want to call back to clarify that. I love your call. John in Hikes Point. Just want to report that I got my free government-issued COVID test last Friday. Can't really say whether they came on time or not because our regular mail delivery is so off, but at least they arrived. Barbara in Louisville, where are the home COVID tests? It has been 3 weeks since I received a confirmation email that the order was received and they would be sent in 7 to 10 days. I know many others with the same story. By the time they send them, they won't be needed, and it'll be another big waste of government money. Bob in Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, would like to give a shout out to the mail carriers at the Floyd's Knobs Post Office. In spite of the bad weather, we received our mail last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Great job. We appreciate you. Henry in Louisville, does anyone know if they have a plan to patch the gigantic pothole at the Crestwood exit on 71? You can see hubcaps and other car parts near it on a regular basis. And Robin BROYLES in Shepherdsville asked me to share this with you tonight. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to 2 strangers who may have saved my teenage autistic son's life last week. He bolted toward the road outside a Hillview shopping center. When I cried out for help, 2 men rushed to stop him, then helped me get him back into the car safely. I didn't get their names, but if they're watching, we want to let them know we'll never forget their kindness. Thanks for your note there, Robin. So glad to share it here tonight. Well, we just told you here on the 5:30 news, the governor of New Jersey, a Democrat, announcing today that on March 7th, the state will end the mask mandate for the students in the schools. The governor saying the sharp decline in COVID cases in the Garden State is allowing him to move forward to what will become the new normal. Do you think masks should continue or be dropped when COVID cases fall? Here's how you can rant. Post a message on my Facebook page. You can find me on Twitter at WHAS11Doug. Keep the emails coming to the rant at WHAS11.com, and the toll-free rant line is open at 855-749-1101.